Hey there, what's going on guys? I'm Dr. P. Welcome back today for another video. Today's a very hyped day because of Season 7. Obviously, I uploaded a video earlier today, early this morning, talking about the specifics of the map changes. I definitely encourage you to check that out if you haven't already. A ton of stuff has happened. But in this video, I want to focus a little more on the storyline, take a look at some of the loading screens for Season 7, as well as talk about the possible returns, if not the imminent returns, of popular Christmas skins. So definitely stick around all the way until the end. Drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and make sure to use my supported creator code Pineapplez if purchasing any V-Bucks. So let's take a look first at the Week 1 loading screen. For Season 7, you can see it involves a new character from the Battle Pass. His name is Zenith. Riding on a zipline, you can see there is an airplane in the background, and there is a dog, a pet, on his shoulder. It seems very innocent, very vague at first. It definitely does not give away very much at all. I mean, it looks at first sight to be a very plain picture of someone doing a very simple task. There's likely something, at least something, to take away from this loading screen, though I can't seem to figure it out. Definitely let me know what you guys think about it, and the reason I'm so confident that there is at least something somewhere in this loading screen to help us draw a conclusion for what's going to happen later in the season is because Epic Games and Donald Mustard, they live for this kind of stuff. Just the other day, there was a teaser for Season 7, and basically we thought there wasn't very much on it, but Donald Mustard said there was unbelievable amounts to uncover. Maybe we'll figure out what he was referencing there, maybe we won't. We'll just have to wait and see, time will tell. But long story short, I definitely believe in Epic Games' ability to keep going and doing all the little things to keep up the story. One notable point about the loading screen that I can confidently say is Zenith is in his first form. He has not evolved, so I guess that is a symbol. Maybe it's symbolic of, you know, inexperience, just starting out, the beginning of a story, so to say. I feel like that's probably the case, as has been the case with most seasons. The loading screen storylines progress so that they evolve throughout the course of the story. It happened with Drift, it happened with Carbide and Omega. As the story went on, the characters in the loading screen actually leveled up and got higher in their progression. Typically, the official storyline loading screens will follow one or two characters, maybe a group of characters together, as was the case with Season 5. But a lot of the times, they love to cover individual characters a lot, and I wonder if maybe we'll get to see Zenith a couple more times in loading screens this season, or if he's maybe making a lone appearance. It's yet to be determined, obviously, because we haven't gotten there yet. We really don't know to what extent he plays a role in the storyline, and even though he's not, like, you know, the max level character, he's still a very important character, I feel like, for the Battle Pass and for this season. So I'll definitely be curious as we get further and further into the coming weeks as to whether or not he will remain an important part of the storyline, or if maybe they start to introduce other characters and they start to take over and it all just turns out that the first week's loading screen was kind of a setup for everything else. We'll see. It could truly be either, or something else for all I know. As soon as we get some more loading screens leaked, it's going to tell us a lot more about the storyline. I was kind of shocked we did not get the first 2 weeks loading screens. We usually do get 2 at a time, but the last few times we've only gotten 1, so maybe Epic Games is just cracking down on how early they put them into the game's files because they know how easily they are data mined these days. Maybe it's literally just for protection, but I'll be curious to see, you know, at what point does the Ice King, does the Santa looking skin make it into the loading screens, because the storyline I feel like is going to be very big. We know for sure that the people who came on the iceberg were the bad guys. Like, literally, they were attacking the people on the Fortnite island. They showed up randomly, or maybe not randomly, I don't know, but they showed up and then just started invading the island. Also, it does seem a lot like the Ice King, which is the tier 100 skin for this season, and the castle that is mostly underneath ice on Polar Point are related. I feel like that is his castle. I mean, even his name implies it, Ice King. Kings are in castles. It kind of makes sense here. I feel like that is his castle, and for some reason it has been abandoned. He has been kicked out. gosh, it's only one loading screen and we barely even scratched the surface, but I am so pumped for the lore and the storyline this season. It's going to be fun. I really feel like Season 7 is doing a great job. It's already very well received, so we'll just have to wait and see what goes on. A big question that a lot of you guys have been asking, I've seen this, on Twitter and directly at me in my YouTube comments a good bit, is are there going to be any rare skins, such as the Ginger Gunner, the Merry Marauder, the Crackshot, the Codename Elf? Are any of these skins going to appear in the item shop this season for the Christmas theme? Because, a lot of other skins did return around the holidays. The Easter skins, the Halloween skins, the Skull Trooper obviously came back. The Valentine skins, I could go on and on. All of the seasonal skins have come back, so I would very much guess on that fact alone and from that only that we're probably going to get at least a majority of these skins back in the item shop. Epic isn't dumb. They know there is a good bit of money to be made there if they re-release the Crackshot, which I personally started playing just after it was in the item shop. So I was pretty upset I never got to own that originally. The Crackshot is up there with the skins I would most like to own. So obviously I would be very much pleased and very happy if this got re-added, which I think there's a good chance it will, along with all the other Christmas skins. So yeah, definitely, I think there's a great chance we get those skins back in the item shop. Even if you had asked me a week ago, I would have told you the same thing. But now I have an even bigger reason, an even better reason to think so. Inside of the trailer, the cinematic trailer they made for Season 7, there's a little cartoon bit at the beginning, and the man himself, Crackshot, is featured in it, along with the Merry Marauder and the Ginger Gunner, I believe, towards the end of this trailer. They are actually made into cookies, and Kracko here is actually eating them, which I found pretty interesting. Inside of this trailer, there are also drawings of what appear to be female versions of the Crackshot, so maybe there is going to be, a female Crackshot. It wouldn't surprise me even in the slightest, because if you'll recall, we actually got female versions of the Skull Trooper that you could change and customize. We also got, not officially, but I guess kind of, a male Ghoul Trooper skin when we got the Brainiac. A lot of people referred to it as that anyway. It's looking really good for those of you who are looking to pick up one of these Christmas skins. I would bet a good amount that we are going to see these skins, at least some of them, surface up here in Fortnite over the remaining weeks of the season. I say remaining weeks as if the season is almost over. No, it literally just started. I'm super hyped about it. In the comment section down below, let me know which one of the famous Christmas skins you would be most excited for to come back in the item shop. The candidates obviously are Crackshot, Merry Marauder, Ginger Gunner, Codename Elf. I believe there's even a reindeer skin that was around for just a little while, and I might even be missing a couple more. There are definitely a good number of holiday skins, specifically kind of Christmas/wintry theme skins that could potentially be coming back. Let me know which ones you would be most interested in possibly buying if they came back to the item shop. The one you would most likely buy, the one you have the best chance to cop. I know this is kind of unrelated, but I think personally the Season 7 Battle Pass is an insane deal. It's a much better Battle Pass and by far the best Battle Pass offer we've ever had. For 950 V-Bucks, not only do you get access to exclusive rewards as you level up and play the game, that has always been there, but you also get access to songs now and access to weapon skins, even more pets, which is still a very recent feature from the last season. And most important of all, you get access to the creative mode, which is obviously big right now. I've seen some crazy stuff already being built with that. So definitely, I think the Battle Pass is a good idea if you're going to be playing Fortnite a lot and you're going to be playing it a lot. This is by far the best Battle Pass, and it's relatively cheap, only $10. I know not everyone has that, but if you can spare it, it's definitely worth the purchase. Thanks so much for watching. I sincerely hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next one. Go out there, grind the Season 7 Battle Pass. I gotta go do that myself. I've been slacking, I've been recording the videos. I gotta get out there and actually play, get some levels. Let's see what happens. But hopefully, you guys have a great day, and I will catch you in the next one.